What's up, YouTubers? Y'all know who this is. This is the Big J Hud. Man, I'm just gonna be talking about Tekashi 6ix9ine today, y'all. I told you, man. I knew it was coming. This dude was just building a world of destruction for himself. His whole career, ever since he hooked up with them 9 Trey or whatever, Treyway or whoever the hell they want to call themselves. Shotti is the dumbest manager in the world. He get Dummy Manager of the Year award for 2018. Had a gold mine and didn't know what to do with it. How could you be that stupid? How could you be that stupid? This nigga fucked up a fortune. Yo, he had an artist that had a bunch of #1 hits, getting money from everywhere. And he was going around promoting this gang shit and this tough guy persona, letting this dude tell everybody suck his dick, do all this, do all that, beef with the whole world. He couldn't go do shows nowhere because of all the beefing. It was a road of destruction. I knew it was gonna happen. And you can look at him and look at his whole persona and tell that he wasn't a dude that was built for the streets. That was all an act, and he had all these wolves around him, these blood niggas around him, to protect him. So he just thought he was on top of the world, let that money just go crazy with him. But you see what it did? It got him in a jackpot, somewhere he didn't want to be. Now he's talking to somebody in an interview, talking about people don't understand, he got a family to support. Well, so do all the other motherfuckers that you get ready to tell on. They got families too. You joined up for this. I don't respect it. I don't respect it at all. That's a coward move. It's a sucker move. Now you want to try to put your daughter in it. You wasn't thinking about your daughter when you was out there calling niggas to shoot at motherfuckers. You wasn't thinking about your daughter when you was telling people to suck your dick. Now all of a sudden you got a family to take care of. You got people out there. You got music. So the cool to be. But you got him in the jackpot. He got music and a career, but you told on him. I don't respect it, man. And if you do get out, more power to you, bro. But I told people, I said it, Shotti was going to bring this dude down. He was not manager material. He didn't know what he was doing. Even though he wasn't officially his manager, he was still running shit and beating the boy out of his money. If I had an artist like that, first thing I would have did was moved him out of Brooklyn. Wouldn't have been no gang people around him. We would have went somewhere quiet and got a nice little house somewhere. And we would have been booking shows and doing shows, and we would have linked up with other peoples. If I'm going to Houston, I'm going to call Jay Prince and let him know we coming to Houston because they popping out there. So why wouldn't I want to check in with them? It don't mean I'm a sucker. It just means I'm a smart businessman. If I went to Chicago, I would have linked up with some dudes, let them know we coming down there. We doing a show down there. That's how you build your network. You don't go around beef with everybody and destroying your network. That was crazy, man. It was just stupid, man. You know, I hope he learned from this. I hope if he does get out, which I believe he will get out, because you know the federal system, how they work. They work on a point system. The more you tell, the more points you get knocked off your system. He never did a Fed bid, but he's going to have points against him because he got a criminal record. So his point system will be, it won't be that high, but it'll be up there. But you know, the more people you tell on, the more he'll break it down, and the more evidence he got against people, the more they'll break it down. He might talk his way right into a halfway house, witness protection, and you'll probably never see him again. But you know, he one of them dudes that he'll get out and think he don't need protection, and he'll just move somewhere else and call it a day. And he'll think, because right now he's still living in a delusional fantasy world. He think he's gonna come home and his career is gonna be the same. A lot of people's not gonna mess with your music. I mean, some people will. People that's not into the streets and stuff like that, they'll buy your music, different races and stuff like that. But you can forget about the inner city hood people, even though you get some that might, because you got a lot of snitches that's walking around here, ain't nothing happened to them. You know, it's just like that today. You know, the world's changed. Before, a snitch couldn't even breathe. Now, a snitch could live right across the street from you. Yo, yeah, that dude told him this dude got this dude 60 years, but he's still walking around every day, riding around every day, and people still fucking with him. You know, I'm not going to go on into the name of all the snitches that's out here, and they popular today, but it's a bunch of them. But that's my take on Tekashi, man. I knew he was going to flip. And Shotti, I wish you could hear this right here, this little message I got for you. You the dumbest manager or acting manager in the world. You get dummy manager of the year for 2018. You is a fool. I'm out.